Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look of Marino here, Peter, because he's such an effective shield in front of the defence, and his main role will be to quash any threats from midfield. He'll then be looking to quickly get his team on the front foot, picking out those killer passes, which leads to so many chances.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's taking no chances there. Thinks about the shot. Dani Olmo
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lovely feet.
Gavi.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ødegaard. So we're still where we started right now. Havertz. For Rice. And here's Marino.
Gabriel Jesus.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's being shifted off it. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. White. Mosquera. Timber. And it's Eze. Gavi makes the interception. Eric Garcia. And Dani Olmo. Now it's Rashford. Ferran Torres. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And now they can clear their lines. And it's De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Back would it go. Eze! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eze is offering a right smile there.
They've played it short. Now it's Rice. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Ødegaard. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passes short and sharp. And here's Havertz. Havertz! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And here's Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. He is through here. That is a brilliant interception. Ødegaard. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Eze. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. White. Flings in across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Back in once more. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Marino. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Saliba. More and more pressure on the ball here. Timber. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And Gabriel Jesus. Timber. Now it's Havertz. And he's forced to go back. And it's White. Now Timber. Saliba. And it's gone back to the keeper. And Mosquera. White. Looking for options for movement. And he's whipped it across. Punched away. He's on it. Great chance! And it's in! The breakthrough strike! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Eze. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. 60 minutes played. He has found the way through. Koundé did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Merino. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Ødegaard. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Time and again they are repelled.
White. Mosquera.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy.
He's had a shot!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Havertz. Rice. And it's Ødegaard.
And that's been intercepted. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Good ball, good take. Now this could be a chance.
Shapes to shoot!
Really well taken goal. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
20.
time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both
6.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 21.
That has certainly made
El
things
dorsal
interesting.
7.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
El dorsal 8.
Whistle's gone, that's
El
foul.
dorsal 9.
And no
El
surprise,
dorsal
that's a
5.
booking.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Lewandowski.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Ranieri. Eric Garcia spots it and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass.
And the ball is out of play. And here's Rashford. Foot in. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And here's Lewandowski.
And here's Lopez. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Ødegaard.
That is lovely.
And it's Rice.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Merino!
Oh, what has happened here?
And it's played into the middle.
And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And there goes the final whistle.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much...
Shot a goal! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
He's found a way through. Shoots! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, they could be caught out here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
João Neves. Kvaratskhelia. Ambitious ball here. He has found the way through.
Big chance. Can he finish? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Dembele.
De Jong. Dani Olmo. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
It's Rashford! That's a half-decent try.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Incoming Dillon.
It's a mighty effort!
Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
No way through.
He's found a way through.
Well, he's done very well to take that back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha takes control of it and he's on the move. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bakula! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Hernandez. And it's Vitinha. driving forward. Now it's Barcola. Now, can they get him away? Big chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Fabian Ruiz. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Bernal. Dani Olmo. And it's Ruiz. Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. Here's Barcola.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's certainly onside here. Oh no, what has happened here? João Neves looking understandably energised after his goal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Rashford, closing in on goal. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Back towards the middle. João Neves. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hops for safety. Vitinha, Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. And the shot! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's Neves. Knocks it into space. Bernal. It's run loose here. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final.
He's had a shot!
Dani Olmo. This is De Jong. Koundé. Tries to play it through.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Paris Saint-Germain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pressing high and with purpose.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Balde got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, really good feet. Hakimi. Hernandez. Pacho. Vitinha. Pacho has a look and plays it forward. He's in a chance, surely!
Great football, shot and save.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Dembele clears. Ball is over the line. Eric Garcia. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
João Neves. Bernal. Gavi. Now it's Dani Olmo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fabian Ruiz. Played out towards the right wing. And the counter is on. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Dani Olmo. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gavi.
Look at the De Jong! Rising over the bar.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Hakimi. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Nicely weighted ball. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Marquinhos. Oh, that's well spotted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vitinha. Oh, good spread. Now it's Dembele. João Neves. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Eric Garcia. And it's De Jong. Can he get it through? He's through here. He's got away. And he's there to belt it away. And it's De Jong. João Neves. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
We have already started here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Palmer is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Played into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears. A mighty effort. They've scored.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's João Pedro.
That's good play from him.
Fired deep towards the back post.
They've certainly set out to cut.
Lavia with the foul.
Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Stood up well to him there. Now, can they get him?
It's Rashford! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, good take in a good area. Rashford is flagged offside.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
That's rather hopeful. Araujo. And it's made its way to him. Gavi. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Rashford. Cucurella does well to get it back. Now it's Rashford. He won't be happy with that one. Gavi. Great vision.
And the finish! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's worked it through.
Goes for a shot!
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has ended up in no man's land. 30 minutes gone. Eric Garcia.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gavi looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a good run, that. Great timing. João Pedro chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Pedro Neto. Lavia. And it's Caicedo. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Eric Garcia. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Aims beyond the defence. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Pedro. That has not gone well. Balde. Bernal. Ferran Torres. Now it's Gavi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, what has happened here?
Takes a shot! And he's done it!
An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So off we go once more. De Jong. And they can counter here. And it's De Jong. Out for a throw. Bernal. Oh, this looks sharp. Gavi gets flagged offside. Played back to the goalkeeper. Araujo. Balde. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Gavi. This is de Jong.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been won straight back.
Big chance! He's got a goal!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now it's Ferran Torres, and here's Gavi. Now it's Palmer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gavi. Gavi puts his foot on the gas. Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's João Pedro. Pass somewhat off target. Eric Garcia. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Rashford. Cucurella. Can he get it through? That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. João Pedro. This looks promising. Spread out to the left. Koundé. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a great pick out. And he's there to retrieve it. Ferran Torres. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's de Jong. Dani Olmo. He's in a great position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Gavi, and he's there to get it away. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. It's played through for him. Deftly away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Caicedo. Now it's Rashford. He could be in here. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. And that should get the job done. De Jong. Dani Olmo driving forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Always onto this. Palmer gets through on his own.
And the shot! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Barcelona really could have done without this. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework.
And that's one back!
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Well done. That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Lee Kang-in might just make this. Nuno Mendes. Lee Kang-in. And he's gone searching crossfield. Tries to play it through. Takes aim and crosses. Mignon claims it without any fuss. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Back into the middle. Out to the left it goes. Look at the space here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh no, this does not look good. Loftus-Cheek. Tries to... Up he goes! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Crosses it in here. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And we have our very first corner. Ball swung in. It's a good ball out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Modric looking to play it into the box. Oh, that it goes for a shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's in a great position here. So what can they make of this? Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafael Leao. Knocks it into space. Loftus-Cheek! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Stood up well to him there. Dembele, and he shoots! Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Half-time getting close now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice control. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tomori. Modric delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre...
Real chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Loftus-Cheek providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. And the cup... Rabiot! Cleared away. Lee Kang-in. And we hit half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. Tries a shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Nuno Mendes. Oh, what a mistake! Lee Kang-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hakimi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good strength. Now it's Rabiot. And they've got a throw. Mendes takes control of enemies on the move. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, cracking ball. Great chance! Rabiot.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
João Neves. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafael Leao looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Barcola. Spread out to the left. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Barcola. Oh, important interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Decent chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, shooting chance! That's really well cleared. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. He slings it in. And he's there to belt it away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14.
So, time for changes
Modric.
on both sides, actually.
Numero 8. Numero 12. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18.
Pressing high and with
il numero
purpose.
11. Il numero 19.
That is good pressure,
il
just
numero
hounded
25.
him off it.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And it's Ruiz, looking to play him in. Barcola, Kvaratskhelia. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Pulisic. The message is clear, none shall pass. Nkunku, looking for the run. Nuno Mendes. And it's Neves. Fabian Ruiz. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nuno Mendes. And Zaire Emery. And it's Ruiz.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rafael Leao. He's a sharp little...
He's had a shot! Goal!
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. That has been slung wide. João Neves. Nkunku.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
He
recupero.
steps in, and that's the end of that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He came in hard, very hard. Great vision. Pulisic. Zabani with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And the return pass. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Signore e signori, facciamo
Rafael
gli auguri al
Leao
membro
claiming the
della
Man of the Match
squadra
award,
che
and
oggi
there is
festeggia
very little
l'anniversario
room
di
for
matrimonio.
argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rabiot. Oh, this is a terrific run. Loftus-Cheek. Bernardo Silva. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France.
Can he finish? Great build-up, it all deserved. Tries a shot! Brilliant! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Bernardo Silva. He's picked his way through. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Donnarumma can get it clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Lewis. Always onto this. Loftus-Cheek. He is through here. Delivered with swing. Spread it left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is ended up in no man's land. Gabia. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Aims beyond the defence. Foden. Strong running down that left flank. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Tomori. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And it's Bernardo Silva looking for the run. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Milan are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Bernardo Silva. Loftus-Cheek. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Rabiot. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Estupiñán. Modric. And he's managed to get free. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao!
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Modric. He's a sharp little ball here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both.
He's had a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Loftus Cheek!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Foden.
Threads one in.
Decent chance! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
It is a good finish. The odds were against,
And he's decided to go for it.
Modric. Rabiot.
Rafael Leao. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Rodri.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And here's Rafael Leao. Closing in on goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And it's Bernardo Silva. Marmoush. Bernardo Silva. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Foden. Oh, given offside once more. Pass somewhat off target. Reinders. Haaland. Looking to play him in. Spread neatly. Could be danger here. That is a brilliant interception. Estupiñán. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Driving through the middle.
Great chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marmoush. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Gabia. Now And here's Rabiot. Strokes it back. Picked out brilliantly. There's no...
Loftus-Cheek! It's a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And yes, it's him again.
Malam.
He's having a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
And it's Reinders. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Nicely weighted ball. He's in a great position here. Loftus-Cheek stood his ground strongly.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Modric looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Foden. Reinders. Foden. Loftus-Cheek. That has not gone well. Rabiot. And here's Modric.
Oh, shooting chance!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rafael Leao.
Rafael Leao!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And he shoots!
This is their second corner of the game.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
He's played it back. And that's it. Milan are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. And shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Vardio. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nouri tries to pass it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
The ball has bounced loose now. Ball is over the line.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now the ball, there's the header! Goal, Milan! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Reinders. Nouri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look, then... Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And here's Foden. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been given away. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! He scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Rafael Leao! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will... And he shoots! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Modric. Now it's Rafael Leao. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. That's cause for mild irritation. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's come loose. And here's Loftus-Cheek. Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance for a shot!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Bernardo Silva. Modric. There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Milan are looking... Rafael Leao is... And the finish! Sticks it away! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Foden. No way through. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Reinders. Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Marmoush.
That's good play from him.
Foden receives it in a great chance! It's in! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Played out to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Marmouche.
Such good technique. That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Nouri. Now Foden. Well timed, excellent interception. Modric, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. This looks promising. Nice sequence of passes this. And it's tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in here. Lewis did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, there he goes, motoring forward. 75 minutes played. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rabiot. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rabiot. And he plays one through. Bernardo Silva. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao purring through the gears. Rodri. Lewis. That's travelling a long way. Marmouche has found the net here, of course. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. There's the shot! This is their second corner of the game. Marmouche! And that's wide. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looking for the run. Oh, played right into his path. Nouri. Rodri. Foden. Just eases him off the ball. Modric. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Rafael Leao. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And time is up. Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Rafael Leao, very much the hero in this game. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can.
And the shot!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Milan look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying. That's a nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the finish! It's fallen kindly here. He has done it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Nuri. And this is Marmoush. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that is expertly dealt with. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rabiot. Loftus-Cheek. Rodri. And it's Loftus-Cheek. And it's Rabiot. Reinders did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rafael Leao! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Reinders. Now Ruben Dias. Gvardiol. Nuri. And Gvardiol. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. Lewis. Now it's Reinders. Gvardiol. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Modric. Rafael Leao. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Marmoush. Well read, nice interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! A real chance and a real let-off. Reinders, spread it left. Haaland, well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Bernardo Silva, coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Marmouche.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vardiol. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. There's the whistle for half-time. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So it's back to business. Great vision. He's cut it out.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Rafael Leao! He's done very well to get to that.
Rafael Leao actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Marmouche. Lewis, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. Over to the left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Throw in. And it's Rodri. Now it's Reinders. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, there's a probing ball. AC Milan could counter here. Tries to pass it through. Chips it through. Oh, super ball. Shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Lewis. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Loftus-Cheek. Modric. And here's Loftus-Cheek.
Loftus-Cheek really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nouri. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a corner kick. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And claimed it back swiftly. Looking to play in. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Lewis. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Now Foden. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. This ended up in no man's land.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
There's the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nouri. He has found a way through, looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. That's a good... And the shot! It's a goal! With so little time left! Grandstand finish!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And he's done it again! He's got his second!
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Rabiot. Milan are looking to break at pace. He's one-on-one! And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
And that's it. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Rafael Leao claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance...
He's having a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good ball, good take. Bernal. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's De Jong. Driving on and making good progress. Soboslai, he is onto this. Played in. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Played back, and it's Olmo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rashford. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona take the lead. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And here's Mohamed Salah. Picked out brilliantly. Great run on the overlap here. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Great vision. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's managed to get free. Gakpo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Good play on the left-hand side here. In with the challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford! That's another chance. It's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Can he get it through? And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And the second half gets underway. Gravenberg, Salah. Can he get away here? And this is Mohamed Salah. That's tidy. Araujo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's come to nothing. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Liverpool finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. Salah.
Oh, really well played.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kerkez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Szoboszlai puts his foot on the gas. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Isak. Gavi. Barcelona could counter here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Here's a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Gravenberg usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Get a throw in. Foot in. He is through here. Ferran Torres could try cutting inside here. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Rashford taking charge of the dead ball. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from spilling it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
And it's De Jong. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Closing in on goal. He's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Jong proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Gravenberg. And now the breakaway. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played, well played. Gavi. That's a sharp pass. The final 5 minutes. Ferran Torres finds himself offside. Gravenberg. Szoboszlai. De Jong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Salah! And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Rashford picking up the Man of the Match award, and no